She back. Watch out. Hello, everybody. Rocking the little arm warmers today. A bit in arm recovery from a lot of lifting and playing for the past 2 weeks, but overall feeling pretty good. I do think the group might have gotten a wee bit of a cold, but it's nothing that's not manageable, so nothing to be concerned about by any means. But I'm back. How is everybody? I can't lie, I was feeling a little nervous before going live today. I was like, ooh, I hope I remember how to do all this. But welcome for Mario, Elton, Cathedora, Olaf, ASMR, Hedges, Oblivion, TMK. I missed you guys so much. For Danish. So happy to see you again. You've been thoroughly missed. How was tour? Tour was amazing. Like, I definitely want to probably play a couple songs and then get to talk about everything. But the main summary of it was that it was a blast. I feel really proud of my performances, and I guess also proud of the fact to see that I haven't, I guess, forgotten how to be social. I was really nervous. For Kevin, look, I'm wearing my Mal Music shirt today. Oh my gosh, that festival I just fell in love with, and thank you so much for not only checking out the band, but taking the extra step to find my channel over here. I really appreciate it. This fest that we played at Mile of Music at the end, I think we couldn't have hoped for or dreamed of even a better place to finish our tour. It was not only extremely well run and just a wonderful location. On top of it, the people there all were sincerely there to just enjoy and celebrate music, and it was amazing. The whole tour was amazing. I, in every single show, got to meet someone from Twitch, and you guys, I don't want to get emotional already. This is why I was I should wait a little bit. But it meant the world to me. I got to sit down and talk to every single one of you. I know some of the, locations were a bit more chaotic and I had to run from place to place, and I probably seemed a little stressed at times, just trying to make sure I was doing my job and not slacking on anything with the band. But it really meant the world. Every single one of you were so kind and sincere, and a way for me to also again, I guess overcome my own social fears. You guys all made me feel really safe and able to just be myself. So, thank you. I know that probably some people are going to want to hear about tour stuff, so how about I play a couple tunes? I haven't, this might be shocking to hear, I haven't played music since I got back. I really just crashed on the couch. I did, the certain amount of putting life together chores, unpacked, did the laundry, got groceries, and just got everything kind of settled back here again. I definitely still feel a little loopy doopies, but I'm ready to get things back on track here. So I think what I would like to do to get started is I kind of want to do Unravel, because this one is a lovely like acoustic piece, kind of similar to what I did on tour with the guys this past week and a half, and it has a lot of space for improv, so I think that would be a good warm-up for me. And I think I only need one of these for now. For those who've asked me about these before, they're just quite literally arm warmers to help the blood flow to my arm. From as much playing as I do, it is something I just need to keep an eye on. And I've also had an abscess, once again, for the past 2 weeks that's been inhibiting that blood flow. So you'll see me put these on and off throughout stream in times where I feel like I might need it or not. But it's nothing to be concerned about, just me trying to be proactive about it, you know? But let's get going. Let's do some Unravel. Remembering how to do this again. Okay, this seems right. There. It's just quiet. It's the position of the mic. Let's try it down there. don't know why I'm so nervous. My heart rate's up. My whole group from Sweet Lizzie Project, SLP Army, love the band and you. Thank you so much for Kevin. I really appreciate that. Again, like, being someone that feels like so terribly shy in a lot of situations, like, my own music really helped me, I think, just come out of my shell. And I feel like in general, with this past tour, I really did grow a new kind of level of trust with myself, I guess, in regards to, I feel like this sounds all so cheesy, but I feel like that's pretty on brand for me for what I do here anyway. I felt like for a while I like didn't know how to make friends or like be a friend. And admittedly, like in the past few years, I have grown to, I guess, isolate myself a bit more. And I felt like I kind of went from like the shoreline to the deep end. And I feel like there was a big part of myself that was worried I would like let down the people that came out to see me too. And just like, I really wanted to make sure I did my best to have it be a positive experience for, of course, not only myself, but also everyone that like took the time to come out. And again, I got to meet so many of you guys, and every interaction was just so lovely. And I also got to see a bunch of my family. I got to see one of my cousins who I haven't seen in years and years, just like, you know, through living in different parts of the country and work things. But she is a artist herself, but in the acting field. So she works her butt off in New York City and is very similar to kind of my story, like saying yes to every gig she can get and being able to have her come out and see like kind of my side of the artistry world and support it on top of that was just really heartwarming. I still have to bring some of the things, some of you brought me some fun things that I was going to bring up upstairs and show everyone. But again, really big success in that regard. And I mean, to only come back with like a bit of a cold, I think is pretty good. I was worried about that other thing that had been going around, the other certain disease that's been causing rampage across the US of A. Oh, for Kevin, no worries at all. No worries at all. I was more so at that point, honestly, just kind of like wandering around. Yes, I had a few hours before the next thing, and I couldn't find the other guys, so I was like, I'm familiar with this venue. And I found a little spot for my cup right there anyway, so I had what I needed. I didn't even want to sit down, really. But also for the festival, got lucky with weather. Only one day of rain. The only bummer was it did cancel one of our sets, which was definitely a bummer. And then we had to wait till our next set, which was at 11 p.m. And I was like, ooh, if the next set's at 11 p.m., then I need to like hunker down in the hotel, because I can't keep hopping around from show to show and expect myself to have energy. And it was so cute, because Jesse came in too to like take a nap. Like we were all sharing hotel rooms, like 2 sets of beds for each. So Jesse and his wife and I shared a double bed or 2 bed situation. And the two of them come in for their nap before the show too. And I was listening to video game music on my phone. Are we surprised? And I went to turn it off, and Jesse's like, no, this is really nice. And I know how much he loves Final Fantasy stuff, so I was like putting it on for him, and I just saw him have all these big smiles. For these 3 subs, thank you. And I got to see all 3 of you. All 3 of you beautiful people. Pencils. I can't believe that says 82 months 3 sub. Thank you so much. Fast for 70 over in Chicago. Thank you so much. And Jove as well. Thank you both, all 3 of you, so much. And If there's anything I can play for you from the song list so that I can say thank you, please let me know. No pressure at all. For Kevin, if you're confused over on YouTube, you're not showing me that you're confused, but I'm dual streaming on Twitch as well, where I guess most of the people that watch me are. So if you see me responding to a bunch of people and you don't see anyone typing, I'm not making up these conversations. Yes, I have to bring up Pencil's gift. I brought up this little treasure that was given to me in oh my god, it's all blurring together. This one's Rochester. But yeah, just very, very heartwarming. You and the Band was my favorite discovery from Mild Music. I couldn't believe, I was so bashful. Like, I just walk up and down the street, or I get in the elevator, and it felt like multiple times a day someone would be like, "You're that violinist from Creature Comfort. Like, I got your CD and I loved it." And I was like, "What?" We were so worried that we were gonna, like, I don't know, stick out or not, I don't know, fit in or something. But it was, again, just like so wonderful. Let's see. I usually like to start with some video game music stuff. I kind of want to do some calming, like Xenoblades Chronicle stuff. I love this kind of stuff. And of course the loops are open. For anyone that's new here, welcome. My name's Joe, and I play over video game soundtracks. It's personally my favorite music. But I loop also a bunch of instruments and sing on top of it for covers, including the banjo, bass, guitar, mandolin, and, you know, do a lot of like the more, you know, like more like pop rock songs that you might recognize. Haunted Draven, thank you for the gifted, thank you. Do you think you are recognized more from the band or from Twitch? From across the board, Twitch, but specifically for the Mile of Music, for there I got recognized more for being a part of Creature Comfort, but that's also because we played like 4 sets there, so people had a chance to kind of see me throughout the day. I just realized this isn't the right binder. I have to get reacquainted with all my stuff. This binder. I did still manage to do some new transcriptions while I was on the road, and I was going to try 2 of them I might do a loop of. I'm just kind of going to mess around with them and see how we want to put it together. Let's do Colony 6. This one's one of my favorite, like, cozy ones. I had a conversation with one of the bands there about whether it's cringy to wear a music festival shirt with like your band's name on it. And I was like, I don't care if it's cringy, I need it. Because I can't show you guys, this is too small. But these are all the bands that played. And somewhere in here, it says Creature Comfort. And I was very excited about that. Oh, I also got a new sticker for my violin case. I gotta put that on. Life short, be cringe, right? I'm deeply comforted by this shirt. Is again, like, just such a happy memory. Joe is saying, I'm cringe, but I'm free. It's true. Do you guys play out in Nashville? On occasion, I plan on making it down there. Would love to see you guys again. I feel like we play a couple shows a year. We are so dang close to finishing our next full-length album, which will definitely have like a big full show for it. And I think, don't lock this in because I don't know anything for sure yet, but there might be ideas of kicking around maybe some sort of like pre-holiday show. We've done a couple like pre-Christmas shows where we'll like, you know, Creature Comfort-ify a couple tunes and put it in. I think the stamp would wash off, but I stamped everyone's hand who was willing and a couple unwilling people that may have been asleep in the van. Also for brand new sub, thank you for Clark Splash. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. And in case you didn't already know this, when you sub to the channel, you can pick any song that you would like from the song list. You just have to. Oh, did I do the command wrong? Nightbot. We'll see. Huh, I wonder why that's not working. I was talking to the guys, I have this one memory from when we played a Christmas show, or we were filming something, it was during COVID times. And we were playing in front of a shop, and after being out in the cold and doing it, I was like, hey, can I go inside and use the bathroom? And they were like, oh, it's locked. And then I was like, are we allowed? Do they know we're here? like what's happening? I'm fairly certain they knew we were there and it was okay, but it was a funny moment. Elton, thank you for the dono and for a pretty nice ha-hum number, I will say. I really appreciate it. And Petrie, let's hope for next tours in Brazil. Now for my request today, Founder's Footsteps. You got it, dude. Anything you would like to play is good for me. All right, for Clark. Well, the opportunity, that sounds pretentious. The offer is open if you change your mind at any point today, but no pressure. X-Haven! Oh, y'all, thank you. I really, really appreciate this. Oh yeah, and also the shame browser. If we finish a level 5 hype train here on Twitch, I will share with you one of my more recent embarrassing Google searches. And I have no idea what I've been Googling on the road, so I'm a little concerned about that, but we'll cross that bridge if we need to. I do have the queue open. I'll do Founder's Footsteps after I do this one here. Oh Lord, we've hyped. And Cathedora, thank you so much. And for 69 months. Nice. It's very nice. Thank you. Oh my gosh, the Creature Comfort shirts too. Dude, it was my first time working merch, and I helped out for the last 2 days. And oh my god, that was so scary. I got the vibe by the end, but just trying to dig through all the shirts and find the right size and not take too long. And card readers, Bluetooth. Oh god. No, Elton. And now we do Mr. Tillman today. Of course we'll do Mr. Tillman. I'll do these 2 songs and then I will jump right in with Mr. Tillman because it's been quite a long time. Will, welcome. Thank you for the raid. I remembered the overlays this time. That was a big mistake on my part. I deeply apologize. I forgot. I think that was when I was doing the collab stream with Creature Comfort guys. Oh, and on that note, I am already talking about the guys about doing another type of Creature Comfort stream here on Twitch. We'll take a little time to let everyone kind of like rest up and heal their brains after the road, but yeah, let me know if there's something that you'd like to see us do in particular. Like maybe I could teach them how to loop, or Jesse was saying maybe we could write a song live with everybody, or a DDR tournament, all the standard music practices. Alrighty, let's do this next one. I actually did attempt to make a Family Feud style format thing for that last stream, but I just ran out of time with prepping for tour and that. So I settled with Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. But I can definitely bring back the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire thing because obviously that sound amused me, so I like spammed it the whole stream. acoustic for a second to lock in my mic location and everything. A part of it's I'm just not used to playing with headphones for a while. So usually it's like here, positioned, pointed towards the grate of the F hole, just below the bridge. I'm just gonna double check some of these inserts that I have in my universal audio thing. For Peter, thank you. It was so lovely to get to meet you two over in Rochester. Dude, that place was awesome. It was this place called Bug Jar? Was that what it's called? But you walk in and like immediately there's a carousel in the ceiling with this giant like paper mache like mosquito and some other type of like grasshopper thing just spinning around so fast, and like crazy graffiti on the walls, and it was so cool. And the sound guy there was awesome. He was super, super nice. Yeah, it was such a good night. And I got to see Peter there, Miranda and Foodie. I guess, yeah, like I've had, it all came around, Pencils. Maybe I won't be jump scared the next time. I feel like out of all my overlays, that's the one where people are like, huh? For like a new viewer on the channel. Or actually, no, the Franks. Definitely the Franks. Even when I explain it. No, they were cute. No giant spiders. But again, I do feel like I've had a full like turnaround when it comes to my relationship with spiders. Ever since I got bit back in January this year, my fear has just like really gone down. The only thing that I will always be afraid of is walking through a web. That is like, oh, that fear is just horrendous. And like I have a lot of hair for something to hide in for when that has happened. Thank you for the follows, by the way, from Sneaky Psych as well as Romthrax. Thank you very much. I really, really appreciate it. Dr. Mech for the resub as well as Peter. Thank you very, very much. Kita Joe for the bits. Once again, Will for the raid. What kind of spider was it? The one I was bit by? I was bit by the classic, the timeless, the Black Widow. But I learned a lot about Black Widow wipe bites. They don't do that. They're really not as dangerous as you think. I feel like, you know, you hear about in movies and like kids stories and things that like that's the ultimate spider, the Black Widow, like you'll immediately die if like you get bit by one. But by the time I took myself to urgent care and I was really nervous and talked to the doctor, he was like looking at the bite and he was like, yeah, we'll just like put you on some antibiotics. I was like, oh, like, is okay, so we're good? He was like, yeah, we're good. I'm like, ah, okay, nice. But do still watch out for brown recluse bites. Those ones are more serious. I don't think I've been bit by one. Like, there's a possibility it happened when I lived in that attic space for a few years, but nothing I'm aware of. No spider powers, but I guess the power of not being afraid of spiders as much anymore is something. I have all these things on my screen, and I think it's still from the collab with the guys. Oh yeah, it is. Oh, now I already missed them. This was it. When I did Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with them. Oh, that tickled me so. That I thought was the freaking funniest thing. Oh, ridiculous. So ridiculous. So let's see. We have a request for Founder's Footsteps, and then we'll do our first full instrumental singing loop of the day, which is going to be one of my favorite song ever, Father John Misty's Mr. Tillman. Let's see. So that's Silver Binder. So this is a piece where I've been like kind of contemplating how I want to do it in the future, because I feel like I could record myself playing the guitar part and sing on top of it. Let me check my hard drive, because if it's actually in my transcription program, it would be easier for me to read that way. Oh, I found it. Wait, it went away. There it is. Got it. So, I have, like, I transcribed the tab of this. You got to see Father John Misty a few weeks ago. I'm so jealous. Oh my god. I've realized one of the reasons that I love him so much is I think he reminds me of my ultimate celebrity crush, as many of you know, Jack Nicholson. He gives like a strong Jack Nicholson vibe to me. And also the actor from Fallout, who was the ghoul, also celebrity crush. And they all have that wonderful Jack Nicholson vibe that I love so much. Let's see if I can sight read this tab. Squeaky mic. Let's see. No, have you heard about the new news that has been coming out for Fast? There's updates on it, and he's a bad man. As funny as that joke was for a while. Let's see. Get the saddle a bit more. Everything's gonna go really out of tune because I haven't played for a while. I'll play the violin just on top of the regular one. I've described how many instruments that I can play as like, I understand a lot of instruments, but to different levels of what's the word I usually say? Different levels of, for Arthur, thank you. Thank you for the resub. Oh God, where is this word? Competency. I play lots of different instruments, but at different levels of competency. I think violin would be my best. I'm pretty okay with the guitar. I'm learning banjo and I've gotten a lot better, but there's still a lot to learn. I'm pretty good at the mandolin, but I need to understand strumming patterns for it a bit better. Piano, I'm okay at piano. Founder's Footsteps. I'm gonna play, I kind of want to play mandolin over this. The violin, I feel when I play over the original track, just doesn't like settle into it as well. So I kind of want to see how this sounds. Okay. I think it would match the like finger picking vibe better. Cool. Let's try it. Founder's Footsteps. I'm trying to do my best to remember to mute the mic whenever I move this arm because it's so squeaky. I think the right move with that one is probably just to make a loop of it. I did it once before. Let me see if I have it before I jump into playing Mr. Tillman. And hopefully everything's still in tune. Hopefully. Yes, I remember, like in general on stream, I've been trying a lot more this year to like take more risks and figure things out in the moment. Oh, did it not save? No, here it is. What is this? Oh, I did an all string version of it. Didn't I have guitar on it too? I guess not. I'm gonna do improv over this old loop I did. Yeah, so we have the piano, and these two are MIDI controllers that I use in Ableton to make my loops. So essentially, all of these are different recorded layers, and when I press a button, that means this is recording now. And then I can mix them all and kind of arrange it. And then I have another thing at my feet that I use to trigger the commands. So the violins are over here. Loop I threw together before I left on tour. All right, I think I got it. Okay. I admittedly also wanted to do that loop to remind myself how to use Ableton, because I haven't used it in like 2 weeks now. But I think I got this. We are going to do our first loop of the day. This is one of the loops where I already recorded the drums, so I'm just going to record everything else on top of it. And we always do guitar, bass, piano, violin, and singing. I might have to review the piano line. Oh my gosh, yes. ASMR did a pun when I got to see him in like the show that we were doing, and I didn't even get it. And it was like a really powerful pun. It was like a final move pun, which, as you know, is my kryptonite. And I missed it entirely. I felt really bad. I was like, oh, oops. Oh, no. Oh, is this the right template? 1 second. Mr. Tillman. Should be this one, I think. Exactly, for Petrie. Also, Dr. Mechmech, in case I didn't say so earlier, thank you so much for the resub as well. Okay, I think this is the right template. I'm just gonna go with it and hope that's the case. I think this is right. Radio voice, check, check, 1, 2, great. And I just need some LaCroix. All right, guitar is first. I don't have music. I need music.
Mr. Tillman, please report to the main lobby. There seems to be an issue with your reservation. Once again, Mr. Tillman. Thank you.
I was muted. Mr. Tillman, good to see you again. There's a few outstanding charges just before we check you in. Let's see, you left your passport in the mini fridge, and the message with the desk says here the picture is in tears. And notice a reminder about our policy: don't leave your mattress in the room if you sleep on the balcony. Okay, did you and your guests have a pleasant stay? With a beautiful tattoo that young man had on his face. And oh, will you need a driver out to Philly? Jason is bells here as well. He seemed a little worried about you. I'm feeling good and I'm feeling so fine. I'm living on a cloud on an island in my mind. Oh baby, don't be alarmed, this is just my vibe. No need to walk around, no, it's not that bad a clown, no. Mr. Tillman, for the 7th time, we have no knowledge of a film that is being shot outside. Those aren't extras in a movie, there are clientele. No, they aren't rehearsing lines, and they aren't exactly filled. Would you like a regalo on the patio? Is that somewhere we can go? Perhaps you shouldn't drink alone. No, I'm feeling good, damn, I'm feeling so fine. I'm living on a cloud on an island in my mind. So baby, don't be alarmed, this is just my vibe. No need to walk around, no, it's not that bad, no. Mr. Tillman, for the 7th time, we have no knowledge of a film that is being shot outside. Those aren't extras in a movie, there are clientele. No, they aren't rehearsing lines, and they aren't exactly filled. Would you like a regalo on the patio? Is that somewhere we can go? Perhaps you shouldn't drink alone. No, I'm feeling good, damn, I'm feeling so fine. I'm living on a cloud on an island in my mind. Oh baby, don't be alarmed, this is just my vibe. No need to walk around, no, it's not that bad a crime. No, I'm feeling merry-go-round. No, it's not that bad a climb. Woo! I survived the first loop of the day. I remember how to do things. I do have a wee bit of a cold, so if you hear me with a little bit of a scratchy voice, it's manageable, but I think it's just something that all of us got once we got back from the road. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I am glad that I took the first 2 days off when I got back this week. We had a 12-hour drive home for when we left Michigan, and got back around, I don't really know. Yes, I did avoid that, thank God. But then one of the guys in the band was like, well, you know, it's a 2-week incubation period. And I'm like, stop. But when I woke up in the morning, I was just like, well, honestly, when I woke up, I still had that like tour, gotta get up and do things, kind of like nervous energy. So I immediately woke up and like unpacked my luggage, threw in the laundry, did a couple other chores, and by the time like 3 p.m. hit, I was like sweating, and I was like, okay, you really need to listen to your body right now. So then I just cuddled up with Kimchi, my cat, who he's making me feel so bad, you guys. He's just been crying and like the most cuddly I've ever seen this cat ever. Like, you know how cats do like the kneading thing? He's never done that, and now he's just being a big sappy boy and doing it the whole time, which is very cute, but it was kind of stressing me out. I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. He'll jump on my lap and scream in my face as loud as he can, and then just plop down and start purring, and I'm like, okay. But I mean, good on him for speaking his emotions. I just don't understand what he's saying. I'm just catching up with chat and everything for Narmark. Welcome, Party of Atoms, for the new follow. Romthrax? I think I already thanked you, but thank you again. I think it's just normal cat behavior where he was stressed out that I was gone, and he might just need a couple days to like kind of get out of that. But I mean, the best company ever. Like, I'm very appreciative of my little guy. So we have hit over our first hour of streaming. Typically on each hour I take a few minutes to take a quick break and, you know, just take a breather and then get back to it. But again, everyone sincerely that came out on this tour this past weekend, I thought at most I might seem like I see like 2 people, but I saw so many of you. I saw people in every single city, and I guess being someone that's ironically not very comfortable with like taking front center stage, like, you know, I've played with a bunch of different bands for like the past 10 years, but I always get to be the support, and I've loved that role because I don't have to be in that main spotlight pressure. I just get to do my best to add to the existing music. And you guys really made me feel like I offered a lot, and it really means a lot to me. I feel like there's so many things that I could do to try to make the world a better place, and if anything, I worry what I'm doing is kind of like selfish. So just really, you guys, thank you so much. So much. It means the world to me. And I feel like for the first time in a while, again, I've kind of learned to give myself a bit more credit and confidence. Like, obviously when you're on the road in the car for a long time, there's like a lot of time talking. And there was one moment where I had a pretty big like impact with it and did some journaling to kind of dissect it. But the guys were all talking about like, you know, we're all talking about things in school that you would do and like get in trouble and get that phone call from mom and dad being like, get home now. And that feeling of fear, the guys were like, whoa, I totally forgot that feeling. And with, you know, I've talked to you guys very openly about like my chronic anxiety. I've got an aha moment where I was like, I feel that like every day. And I really did some kind of, again, journaling and deep thinking about it. But I realized that like a lot of my anxious feelings are coming from that. I'm just waiting to be called to the principal's office being like, what did I do wrong? Like something's about to go wrong. And with addressing that and also trusting myself to be around people nonstop for that long and, you know, just like learn to talk openly when one of us will like make a mistake or get on someone else's nerves. It was a really good growing experience for me. And again, you guys were also a part of that, where I was so nervous that I was like not going to be able to give everyone like enough attention at the show or anything like that. And you all made me feel genuinely really just like safe, and that whatever I needed to do, you understood. And all of that coming together, I think, has helped me become another step stronger. Still a lot of work to do, for sure. But you were a part of that growth as well for me. So thank you very, very much, everyone. Journaling has been recommended to many times to deal with anxiety, depression, but I've never been good about doing it. Honestly, I despise doing it. I really don't want to do it, but the logic, and then I'll take my break for anyone that's curious about it. The reason why journaling is really, really good, and it's better than typing, it's better than thinking. You think a million miles an hour. You type a little slower than that, but still pretty dang fast. And then writing is slow enough where you have to think and acknowledge every word you put down. Like when you're typing, you just speed past through it. And when you think so fast that you're just it's very likely you'll go down a rabbit hole of thought. So even though it's a process I don't enjoy doing, I've found that it always helps. And if you also avoid it like I do, but want to try it, my best advice is put on a timer on your phone for 5 minutes. Because then you don't even have to be like, oh, how long do I have to do this? Just do that. Stream of consciousness, the alarm goes on, and you could be like, cool, I did it. Nice. You don't even have to read it. You could even just throw it away. But that's been one thing that I've found to be very helpful if you feel like your mind's moving a bit too quickly. So, yeah. I've said it before, but you brought peace during a very rough time in my life. Everything you do here has so much value, but its value is intrinsic to you, not just what you do. Thank you. Thank you, guys. All right. I'm going to take that first break. Make sure Kimchi's okay. I left the door open this whole time. I'm kind of shocked. He's not jumping on the keyboard causing chaos. My mind moves at 1,000,000 miles per hour. Well, I think that's like another good takeaway I've had this tour too, is like everyone's in their own like million mile an hour world. Like everyone's kind of so caught up in that, which isn't a problem. It's just something to be kind to ourselves about, where some of the things that you might be worrying about, a lot of those people are kind of busy worrying about their own things, I guess. But, well, I'm gonna take that tour. Or no, I'm not gonna take a tour. I need a break. I'm gonna take that break. Tour is still in the brain. No, I still need to recover. Okay, I'm gonna take my first break. I will be back in like 5 minutes, just long enough to like use the restroom, grab another water, and get on with it. We have 2 priority requests for Time in a Bottle and Ophelia by the band up next. Both will be loop performances. If you're enjoying the stream and you're new, thank you for giving me a shot, and I hope you consider following, coming back sometime. I stream 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Mondays and Fridays at noon Central Time, and Tuesday and Thursday at 3 p.m. There's a slight chance I might adjust some things because I had a lot of fun doing my first video game stream in a while, and I kind of want to do a full playthrough of Red Dead Redemption. I love it. I started it on stream. I didn't get too far as I was doing another game before, but I think I want to put that officially in the schedule. But I also want to be mindful about the energy I put out, as I am recording some things for YouTube and like other things, so it might require 3 stream days a week that are longer and then 1 video game one. I'm gonna just have a little think and figure it out, but I'm very open to your guys' input on how that would look like as well. Or I might just have it be like a random fun weekend thing. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I will be back in a few minutes. If you're enjoying the stream, hope you follow, and here's socials. Those are the 2 things I very gracefully plugged for myself. All right. Thank you, guys. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Thank you. and back button here. So, Jim Croce's Time in a Bottle. I don't think I need music for this one. I'm holding back a burp while I'm starting to say thank you. For Mirando, it was such a joy to get to meet you during my 51st month of subbing. It was at that time, I swear. Which is like your favorite number. You and your band killed it, by the way. Do you ever notice, look at the third Pokemon card? I did. So, I wanted to wait to see if you would pop in before I showed everybody. But I got to meet and hang out with Mirando up in... Well, I guess I shouldn't dox anybody. I got to meet Mirando at one of their shows. And in getting to hang out and talk, he gave such a sweet gift. A while ago, I told you guys that there was a Pokemon that I felt like I was, like I identify with the most. I don't have the picture anymore. Let me grab it from Google. Because I feel like this is how I look in most social scenarios, because I'm very shy and get overwhelmed easily. Esper. Alright, we're doing the setup here. We're doing the setup. And then I just need to drag this to desktop. Add image. Esper. Yeah, it's just like a big doe-eyed, kind of scared of everything looking creature. Which I feel like I identify with. Like, I was so worried on tour that this was what I looked like the entire time. And he drew it from one of the packs. We'll see if I can get its focus. There we go. Isn't that awesome? And then the back. This is a Pokemon I wish I exuded. The majestic and beautiful Vulpix. And then on the inside is the evolution of Esper. This pose I think is a little inappropriate for Pokemon, just like very come hither on a couch, personally. But I do like it. But I feel like this is the energy that I put out into the world. But yeah, I kept this in my pocket for every show because it made me feel really loved and happy and thought of. I love it. Let's see here. Time in a Bottle. I have a template for? Actually, no, I don't. I'll just make it from scratch. There's a small chance my audio is gonna crash, but I know how to fix it when I click a button, which I'm about to do now. Don't crash. Please don't crash my audio. Please. Yes. And again, I'm gonna see how well my voice holds out today. I do have a bit of a cold from post-tour, but like I feel overall okay, but okay, so then the next thing I need to do is this button. Tripwire! Thank you so much. Thank you for the resub. I really, really appreciate it. I feel like I'm used to getting to see you on a lot of my travels, so I missed you this run. I know it would have been a long travel for you. I'm not saying that in regards of like, why didn't you shoot me? It's more just I was thinking about you and I miss you. I know nothing about Pokemon. I understand if you ban me from the lives. No, not at all. Honestly, one thing that I've really loved about building this channel is that I found out a lot of people that watch this stream also don't really like play games or are familiar with video games, but they really like the music. Like all this lovely music in the background is video game music, and it's sincerely what I feel like I just like kind of connect with the most. It makes me feel inspired. It makes me want to learn music and learn how to compose like music for games like this. And I think the main reason I like it is that the purpose of video game music is to help make you kind of like make up a world. And I think that has a lot of like room in it for people to interpret it in different ways. And I think it's one of the reasons why I love it so much. Thank you again, Trip. I really appreciate it. And Blue Eye Ginger Southpaw for the resub as well. Thank you, everyone, so much. Thank you. Commodore 64 music. I feel like I've looked that up at some time before. On tour, I mainly comb my way through the Rebirth soundtrack. Raisin! Y'all, it's official. There's only one mod left for me to meet. And that's Matt. Because I got to hang out with Raisin. And he's lovely. It was so long overdue. And I really appreciated you not only coming out and see this show, but to be brave enough to stand right by that speaker. Because it was really loud in there. And I was like, I hope his earlobes are okay. I did make sure I at least told everyone that came to see my shows. I was like, make sure you have earplugs. And my lovely aunt and uncle were like, I mean, are we going to need them? And I was like, and I like ran behind the bar. I was like, can I just have 2 of those? Like, I don't have quarters, but, and they were like, just take them. And let me tell you, they were happy they had those earplugs. But yeah. Oh, but then, you know what's even funnier is like, as I was telling, like I was talking to Jove, who came out to see one of the shows, and he saw me start to roll up toilet paper to put in my ears because I always lose earplugs, and he was just laughing and took out earplugs from his pocket, which is the second time now that he's had to give me earplugs out of shower. And I'm like, oh, I promise one day I'll learn. Yeah. Ooh. Oopsie. I will say though, at this festival of my own music, I was so shocked at what, like, the treatment that they and the services they provided for all the artists. Is it was a big lineup. So Creature Comfort is amongst many of these talented bands back here. And when you sign in, they have sign-up sheets for activities that the artists get complimentary. And I was looking through them and they were like, okay, so here you can sign up for a massage, or here you can get a teeth cleaning, and here's an entrepreneur segment, and like the list kept going. I was like, wait, you're telling me like I can get a massage like for the first time in my life, like after a 10-hour drive? Are you sure? And they're like, yeah, just sign up. And oh my God, I'm signing up for like a real like full block. He's the lady that was working on my back. She was like, you have a lot of problems with your left arm. And this is the one that I've been wearing this one on, and I've been having some problems with switching between instruments and constantly getting abscesses under my arm. But luckily she said that she didn't see anything like crazy wrong. She just said the left side of my body was like really locked. And very exciting. For the first time in my life, I remember when I was pursuing music, I sincerely never thought I would get to a point. Foodie! It's good to see you. How are you? I know, right? I could feel that massage getting undone in that 12 hours on the way back. But one thing I did sign up for in advance, provided for complimentary for Mile of Music, is my very first pair of in-ears. I've been working in the music industry for 12 years now, like between, I can't even know how many bands I've gotten to like drop in and play with, at least 50. And you hear a lot of musicians talk about in-ears, but they're really expensive because they do a full mold of the inside of your ear for a perfect fit, and also the electronics include with it. And I got my very first in-ears, and there was definitely a moment where I was like, oh my gosh, this was something that I didn't think I would get. And it just felt really validating. Even though the process didn't feel very glamorous, for those who haven't gotten in-ears or custom molds done, they get this goopy gun and they squeeze it in your ears to solidify. And they give you this, like, it's not a mouth guard, it's this big vertical block, probably this big. You put in your teeth, and they give you a little spit napkin. And I'm in this line, like a row of 5 people sitting down, and we all have these, like, things in our mouth, like, trying to not look nasty with all this goop coming out of our ears. And the lady can't talk to me as I can't hear her because all my ears are filled up with goopy. And so I'd just be like, ugh! But they're gonna need, I guess, 2 months to be, like, finalized and sent out. But I'm very, very excited about that. Yeah, just like a normal day, for sure. The beginning of 2000s, you could call it team building. I mean, it kind of was. Like, I was chit-chatting a little bit, like, for the massage room, they just have, like, you know, those seats you see in the airport where you just, like, lean forward with the face thing. And I was talking to, like, 2 other bands while we were both getting our knots worked out and stuff. But I really do think, I agree, like, Kevin, I think that might be one of the best festivals I've ever gone to. Like, it felt kind of like a South by Southwest, but it was smaller and contained. When I've played South by Southwest, the one in Austin, which is amazing, it's so big and chaotic that it's impossible to kind of care for every single musician that goes there. And a lot of them are individual venues, of course, so it's impossible to cover that scape. But I just remember in the middle of summer, or whenever it was, like, carrying my big amp and my violin and my pedal board and my purse down 2 blocks of streets closed off, you know, for people to carry their drinks around and party. But I'm 5'1", I'm very short, and so I'm trying to, like, politely wedge my way through people who'd been, like, partying all day, and it was really, really stressful. It was very, very stressful. But this felt like a more contained one, where not only, like, was it still, like, packed shows and everything, but it was small enough where, like, you could walk by people on the street that you saw earlier in the day. And again, the energy of everyone was so just happy and polite that people you just walk by on the street would just smile and be like, how are you? And I was like, oh, me? I think I'm good. Why do you ask? My New England Boston came out. I'm like, what? What? Why? What do you mean by that? But anyway, I got some loops to do. Let's see. So this one, I should start with percussion. I'll do very, very basic one. Did you get pie when you went to the DC show? I did to go, so it was very much appreciated in the hotel. But I went for a savor pie. That venue was awesome, though. That was also one of my favorite stages, was the pie shop. The energy of the room was amazing. The other bands were so nice. Loved the sound guys, loved the bartenders, loved everyone that worked there. Can you shout out the festival again? Yes, so I'm actually wearing it. Mile of Music. I highly, highly, highly recommend. They also make you, I think I'm allowed to say this, I think it's known, you have to sign a waiver literally that says I will not play covers. It is a festival meant to celebrate, like, original music going on current day. So we were really honored to get to be a part of it, because it's a very highly sought after thing. Like, every band wants an opportunity to get to only play their music and have people ready to hear it and celebrate that. So yeah, it was just amazing. Yeah. I can't remember the other things on the waiver, but that was one where I got to kind of laugh at it. For Kevin, have a wonderful rest of your day. And again, I appreciate you taking the time to kind of check out this little corner of the internet with what I do. So thank you. Oh my gosh, Raisin broke the rules. He's gone haywire. Let's see. Yeah, Chicago, that place was called... Oh, I can't remember. It's all a big old blur. Hideout, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we did the Hideout, Cantab Lounge. I can't remember the New York venue's name. It was 2 words. Rochester was Bug Jar. And then Milo Music. Okay, so let's see if I remember how to use my headphone mix for this one. First, turn off the music. Why am I not hearing my metronome? Oh, I think I know why. One moment. It's in Q mix number 1. And when I do my Q options, there it is. Okay, and you guys can't hear the metronome, that's good. And then I think that's all I need. We're ready to do drums now. So tempo, this is in 3/4. So that would be da button da ba button da da ba button da da da. Also, Trevor, thank you for the resub. It's good to see you. Oh, shoot. I'll get that later. FF Stars, welcome as well. How are you doing? And then I just want a little hi-hat. Tour was great. I'm definitely still like getting back to earth from it all. But it was really, really fun. Check, check. Guys are making me blush all over again. keeps a good tempo. Let's see. I think that feels good. 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, girl. I haven't played guitar for 2 weeks or so. Okay. 2, 3. I think one of those was good. Okay, I don't want guitar in this section, just here. And now let's add piano. For Redman, welcome, as well as Tyler James. I have a bit of a classical background, but I mostly have an experience in kind of like just playing with live bands and things like that. So pianos over here. last forever. If words could make wishes come true, bars would be empty except for the memories of how they were answered by you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I've been around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with. Just for wishes and dreams that had never come true, the box will be empty except for the memories of how they were answered by you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I've been around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with. If I had a box just for wishes and dreams that had never come true, the box would be empty except for the memories of how they were answered by you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. You're the one I want to go through time with. I love that song so much. Also, thanks for the follow from Huge Bow Owner. It is an honor. And then I believe our next priority one is for Station, who wants Ophelia. Then we'll do Traveling with Friends, and then Rose of May for Miranda. I feel like, yeah, like I like the loop, but I feel like it's missing something, even just maybe a bass line to give it a bit more structure, or like a pad. Otherwise I could make the string parts a bit more simple. I worry there's too many like lines going on in it to help me feel like I'm like taking a proper seat. But thank you for the kind words for Mr. Larry. So let's see, Ophelia. I'm gonna do that one from, or did I actually record the drums for this? Let me see. Excuse me. Oh. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, I did. Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm remembering this now. At some point, I want to take the horn line on this song and try and do it on the accordion, maybe. Because I've tried it on the violin before, but I just never really felt like it fit. Oh dear, this piano line. Oh dear. It's like a... Ooh, this might take me... Let me just review it for a second. Oh, okay, so C... I think I got it. I got it. Enough. It might be a little wonky times. There I am. Okay, guitar. I feel like I'm not doing good. Let me do the muted part last. Help me kind of settle in. Okay. Raiders, welcome. Sorry, I didn't want to get the recording in the loop. But Justin, thank you. How was your stream? So if I come off of I feel like the second guitar pass was better than the first, so I kind of want to clip out this first part. Quickly which should be where you go. Here. Got it. But Raiders, welcome. I'm doing a loop of Ophelia by the band, and then I'm gonna sing on it too. I'm gonna see if I remember this bass line. I hope I do. How's it going? Okay. Okay, cool. Why would anybody leave so quickly for so I locked myself in. banjo, and then I'm ready to sing. Why would anybody live so quickly fall to fear? That was fun. I haven't done that in a minute. That was actually a check. Why do you still hear reverb on? Oh, yes, this is armed. Check, check. Okay, cool. That song was not only the first song I've ever sung with a live band on stage, but it's also one of the first space songs that I learned, because I always remember appreciating that part in the song. And I feel like being a violinist, I don't usually hear the bass line first, but it's so groovin'. It's super, super groovin'. I'm pleased with that. I was really wondering if I was going to be able to remember not only the bass line, but the piano part. Because the piano one, I ended up putting together, I like the song, but maybe this one. So we're kind of moody. Let's go for like a neutral vibe. What was I saying? Oh, when I was putting together the piano part, I watched like 5 different pianists cover it on, oh dear. Thank you for the follow, breakfast. I appreciate that. Thank you. But I watched like 5 different piano players do their own take on it to try and like understand a bit more how like people just like whip together piano lines. And I've learned a lot from doing that. I highly recommend. I would just like see what one player did with their left hand, like what kind of rhythm they were doing, and things that I could try and like take from it to piece together something of my own. I still have a long way to go to get to the goals that I have on the piano, but I'm just gonna keep slowly stepping my way forward, you know? I always wish the process could go faster, but moments like that where I haven't done it for a while and I can see that I was able to put it together on the first try, for the most part, makes me feel pretty good. So I still have Traveling with Friends and Rose of May. And I think at this point, y'all, since we're getting close to 2.5 hours, I'm going to close the priority request for today. I would love to figure out a clawhammer way to do that band tune. Or go for more of like a traditional bluegrass picking pattern. Like I supplement them in there, but they're so fast. Whereas clawhammer's the one where you kind of hit it. It might have too much going back between those 2 notes. I'll figure it out. Cool. Well, I think I'm gonna take my second break here, y'all. But again, you guys, thank you so much. Most of you who have already been here before know these traits of myself, but since I hadn't streamed in so long, I was sitting here and my hands were shaking. I was so nervous. I was like, oh, I hope I can do this and remember how to do everything. And that people come back after I left for a long time. So I really appreciate it. Again, for those who came out to see my band on tour the past week and a half, I really, really appreciate it. I feel like I'm still kind of like absorbing all the feelings from it. It just means the world. Dude, did you bless it with that power pencils? That would actually be the best gift of all time. Like, I have shaky hands in relation to anxiety, and of course when you worry about it, then it gets worse. And like part of it's like my Raynaud's too, but I find myself worrying about it so much that I make it worse. But I'm feeling pretty steady now. Feeling pretty steady. Tour was amazing. again, like it was just this huge, beautiful bonding experience, not only with the band, but also with so many of you guys that got to come out. Yes, two of the members of this run, like we mentioned on stage, they actually were filling in for the OG players who just couldn't do it. And I've gotten to know both of them a bit in the past, but really getting that full, like, unseparated time, like, they are such good dudes, and they worked so hard, and also worked hard to help keep the morale and, like, the vibe and everything going. It's such a team event, like, kind of the whole time, not just on stage, but also, you know, taking shifts in the car for driving and switching out the comfy seat and asking who needs food and, like, figuring out places for everybody where we can all get what we need. So it requires just, like, a ton of communication and also, you know, willingness to compromise and do what's best for the group. And I mean, they were just awesome in that regard, and it was a really, really good time. But yeah, so I'm gonna take my second break here. Once again, for everyone who's dropped in today, thank you so much. I'm gonna do another like 45 minutes to an hour's worth of music, and then yeah, we'll see how we go from there. I'm still kind of, again, a little shell shocked from everything, just like getting used to a regular sleep schedule and getting over this little cold I have. But I can guarantee for sure at least that. But if you're new to the stream and enjoying it, I hope you consider following and coming back sometime. I stream 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And I add new things for for the song list each week. Oh, I forgot. I have new transcriptions that I did on the road that are fun. Maybe I'll do one of those when I get back too. Edible Dragon Kimchi is like the cuddliest, most vocal he's ever been. This cat is letting me know how pissed he is that I left him for 10 days. He is furious. Like, thank goodness I've been trying to give him a lot of attention, and I tried to tire him out before stream, and he's napping downstairs. So let's hope I don't wake the dragon. But yeah, it's so funny. My cat will just jump on my lap now that I'm back, full volume in my face with his weird Siamese kind of style Burmese cat meow. Will just be like, "Rawr!" And then sit down and start purring and kneading the air. And I'm like, whoa. Like, thanks for sharing your emotions with me. But yes, it was exactly that, Mirando. I saw both sides in the blink of an eye, and it was shocking. But it broke my heart. I almost started crying when I came in. Like, I have these cat shelves on the wall. Thank you for the follow for Tsukamoto. So he can climb up high, and he's in the top one. I see his little head look around the corner. And I go over, I'm like, hi, I missed you. And I like show my hand so he can smell me. And he did the most delicate little meow with his pupils, like the whole eyes. Like that's shot from one of the Shrek movies, Puss in Boots, with the huge pupils, if you know what I'm talking about. He did that, and then did these little like baby cries, just like kneading against me. And it was so cute. Oh my god. But now he's back to full volume vulture screech from hell vibes, which I guess is good, because he's back to his typical self. But yeah, he's good. Okay, I'm gonna be back in a few minutes. Thanks, y'all. back. Thanks, y'all, for letting me take a quick break there. Kimchi has awakened. We'll see if he pops in to say hello. But he's been doing good. It's just he's having a normal cat reaction of kind of complaining at me for leaving him, which I understand. It's probably really scary. But he was very well kept for. Rena and Jillian took care of him. When I got back, I looked at the TV and there was like a picture of a Persian cat's face in a galaxy with like sparkles around it, and cat music was playing for him. So I guess when Rena saw him that day, she left it on for him. So cute. Geez, took me 30 minutes to my Mando. The more you do it, the more likely it is to stay in tune, but yeah. It was just like sparkly piano vibes. I mean, he seemed pretty chill, at ease by it. Traveling with friends. The spider, I think. Oh, goodness. I'm still catching up on sleep from everything. I think it's in here. Yes. For today, I might just play over the track for this one. The last few times I've done it, I feel like something's just like missing from my loop performance. And I'll admit I'm just getting a little bit tired. Oh, I want to get through everything. Sorry, y'all. Let's see, traveling with friends. This is what he's been doing. It's okay, Bimby. You want to say hello? Thank you, Draven. I'm just keeping the music off for a second so you can hear how vocal he's been. Like, he does that loud meow occasionally, but it's been, like, a lot since I've gotten back. I guess he's just crying in front of the door. So I guess this means I could play the next song, but he'll probably jump on the piano and scare me. There we go. I changed the key of this. So what key is this? Try and just do an all-string loop of it. I forgot that I changed the key of it, so I was transposing. Let's see. Okay. All-string loop performance. So if I want to do that, I just need a blank Ableton. Because I really like this song. I feel like it evokes so much like just like joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. So, let's see. Again, I'm going to try to only do strings on this. SONGLIST! You get a radio voice welcome. Thank you so much. 56 months. Thank you for the welcome back. I really appreciate it. I was saying before stream started how I was feeling really nervous about coming back after just being gone for so long. And fuck or not, thank you. Thank you guys. I did close the request for today, so I apologize. But if you guys come back another time this week, I'd be happy to. At least Kimchi didn't stop eating while you were gone. 2 of my 3 did. Then we rushed home and 3rd quit. Turned out to be bad cat food. Kimchi is very picky with what he eats. He will only eat Rachel Ray's branded cat food. So before I go on tour, I always stock up on like 2 bags just to be sure. But yeah, that stresses me out. But he was doing all the cat things he needed to. Tell your band to come closer to North Carolina. We need you guys here. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if that happens in the near future. One of the members has like a lot of family in that area, and that's actually where we recorded a fair bit of the album. Do I still have it on here? I do. Oh my goodness, for Lisa. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you very, very much. I was about to try and do a all string loop, but why don't I just like improv on something to welcome Raiders? For Raiders, welcome. My name's Joe. I play violin. What should I improv over? You know, I saw Miranda, you brought up Aerith's theme, so why don't I just do a quick Aerith's theme? Dude, it feels so weird knowing how long it's been I've played that song. I'm used to playing that song all the time. But it wasn't a part of our set list on tour. So I was going to try and just willy-nilly throw together a loop. We'll see if it works. But there's a song I really like, and I want to see if I can just build it. I'm going to start with the low strings and then build up. For Gentle Works, thank you and welcome. Let's see. So all the tracks are armed. Now all I need to do is set tempo and put my click on. So tempo, I want like a da-da, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, doobie-doobie-da, da-da-da-da-da. 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's start building some strings and see where it goes. So for 1, 2. He's behind the camera. He's about to move the camera. Kimchi, don't touch that. Kim? How am I gonna grab him? He's like behind the monitor. Oh my god. Kim? Okay, so he climbed. Oh my God, and you just sit down, getting yourself all comfortable. Oh my God. So he immediately wants to go behind my computer, and then he put the paws up behind the computer and climbed up on a shelf I have up here that I keep the camera in. God, Kim, can you just give me like 30 more minutes, honey? I'm so sorry I left you. I know. I'm so sorry. The reason I really can't let him just like have his way in the room like he wants to is because he has now successfully turned off the stream entirely twice. He also unplugs everything down there and bites cables. I would love to keep him in the room because you're my very special best friend. But, dude. Okay. Oh my God. The footrest that I was standing on to try and reach up over and grab him, and it rocked forward for a second, and I just saw my life end. I was like, I'm about to face plant in this monitor and take out everything in this room. Oh, I need some calm down music. Oh God, that was so stressful. Oh my God. Okay, Bimby, I love you, honey. I love you so much. You're my favorite little man, but I am gonna have to take you out of the room, and you're gonna cry, and just know that I love you so much. I love you so much. But this needs to happen. Oh my God, look at him. I know. Yeah, I'm just giving him some pets before I put him out. I love you. I'm sorry I left you for 10 days. That was probably really scary. You say, where did everybody go? Where everybody goes? Bimby, come here, honey. Is there anything you want to tell everybody before you say bye-byes? Any purse? Oh, you're proud of what you did. Yeah. I do think I do want to walk down with him just to check and make sure. Like I fill his food and everything and water every day, but he eats on his own time. So it's not a full break. Just give me one moment, you guys, to just get him kind of situated downstairs. I feel bad kicking him out, so I don't want to make him feel too bad about it. But give me just two minutes. Walk him downstairs and make sure he's okay. I'll be right back. Sorry, y'all. All right, buddy, come on. Okay, he's okay. Oh my god. That was so scary. I took a picture of my setup and emailed to it myself so I can show you what it looked like from my perspective and why that was so scary. Oh, let's see. Seeing if it came through. Just whenever I try to airdrop things, it transports the picture in like a different file. That, let me try one more time, because it's important. To, almost accidentally sent that to one of my students. Here we go. So I still have Rose of May, and then I was going to play some of the new transcriptions that I did on the road. I did them in a loud moving van, so it might result in earblood, but I'm gonna try my best to avoid that. Okay, here it is. Download, add to desktop. Cool, so I can show you my perspective and why I was so terrified. I did incorporate a time to compose myself because that made my heart rate go so high. I thought I was actually about to face plant into my computer with the cat in my arms. Okay, so here's what I look at during stream. Wow, that's huge, right? Moment, please. Resizing. Resizing. There we go. So this is my view when I'm streaming. This big monitor is what I'm looking at now. My sheet music I plant there, and you can see under the monitor, that's where I've tucked all of my cables and meticulously wrapped them, and there's at least 60 cables all back there. He somehow jumped behind there, and then if you see that little shelf in the back, then jumped up on that with the monitor cable and something else draping on his back. And then he started walking towards the camera and was smelling you guys. And I was like, how do I even reach back there and get it? How do I grab this cat without taking everything out in the process? Oh no. So I was standing on my footrest trying to stand above the monitor to get it. And then the foot thing rocked forward and I almost completely just face planted so hard in the computer. Oh God, that was so stressful. Okay. Well, since I've redone my office, I gave away and I sold a ton of things to just start clean, I guess. But I've been working on a video showcasing my new setup. There's just one other thing I want to do. I have a bookshelf that I sawed the top off myself so I could fit it under the desk perfectly. And I want to paint the sides of it black so it matches the side of the desk and it all just blends in. But it's a 2-layer bookshelf and that's where I keep all the binders. So now when I'm streaming, I don't have to as much kind of dig around for them. They're just right there in front of me. I can put the accordion, all my other things there. Might as well put these binders away while I'm looking at it. Yes, I find since I've spent, so much time in this room, I really wanted to do my best to take care of it. And I'm finally actually taking initiative for the other 2 rooms. I feel like being a musician, I've been so scared that I'm going to suddenly, I feel like I always need to be prepared for suddenly losing everything. and like figuring out a new setting, of course. And so whenever I've made anything, I've just been trying to like invest most of it back into music and like things for the setup so I can record and stream and have better quality. But I've lived in this house for like 8 years, and I have 2 rooms that have just been completely empty. And I finally had a moment where I was like, dude, you only live once. Like, just make this a nice space for yourself. Music doesn't have to be the only thing that you invest in. Like, you should invest in making this a like safe haven for yourself too. So I finally got started, you know, doing it little bits at a time, but I'm excited to have sincerely like a living room. I do need to invest in or at least I'm gonna see if I can only replace the blade. That's the goal. It's like I have a living room downstairs, but it's also like a shared kitchen, but there's still like a space, like it's comfortable, but I'm looking forward to have like another place to just kind of sit and let my mind turn off as much as my brain can. My brain's not very good at that. But ceiling fan was my fault. I was putting together furniture and one large part went vertical and the fan was on, and you can kind of piece together the rest of what happened there. Yeah. The powder room in the dungeon. It's all about that balance. No, like I do have in one of the rooms a Murphy bed so that when I have guests, they can you know, they have a place to stay. But when I put the Murphy bed up, there's been nothing else in there. So I've been on the Pinterest boards. It's still from the Murphy bed incident, yeah. And that's why I guess I was kind of embarrassed even bringing this up. Like, I just I feel like my only focus has been like so lasered in on just trying to ensure a longer and more stable career in music. And for the first time, I was kind of looking at those rooms and I was like, I feel like this is like a sign to myself. Like, I've lived here for so long, and I'm going on such a rant right now, but essentially it's one of the rooms has a high ceiling. It's the first room I used to stream in because there was no furniture in it and it sounded good. But my roommate at the time would have to walk through that room, and I felt bad about that. So I turned this room into my teaching studio streaming music space. But there had been a lot of rain here in Nashville, and I was practicing banjo, and at my level right now, it requires a lot of repetition. And so I sat in the big rainy room and I just was looking out the window and listening to the acoustics, and I felt so like peaceful. And I looked around and I was like, I've lived here for so long, and I don't have any like memories in this room outside of like starting stream. Like I should change that because I like sitting here right now, and it'd be nice to have something to sit upon. And so, yeah, I've started the process and I'm really excited. One thing which will be used, admittedly, for music, I've asked a friend of a friend to help me build a corner stage in this high-ceilinged room. And I was thinking, because I'm not very social, I was like, what if I like just like once every 2 months, like had a bunch of my music friends come over and we take turns on the stage and just kind of play music for fun. And it would also be a place where I can record more videos for social media. And even when I'm not using it, I can just like sit up there in a nice chair, and I feel like it would add to the room. So I took a lot of time in planning to kind of figure out what I want to do with these spaces, and I'm excited about it. Like, even, and then I promise I'll play the song, I promise. But let's see, I think I put it in this folder. in the room with the Murphy bed. So that used to be my roommate's room. But of course he moved out and started a wonderful new adventure. And I'm very happy for him for that. Oh my gosh, we just got a raid. I was having a big show and tell moment. But maybe this is a sign that I should just shut up and play something. For raiders, welcome. My name's Joe and I play over video game soundtracks. I also make loops layering lots of different instruments and sing on them. I play the guitar, the banjo, the mandolin. So for those, you'll hear like covers of songs that you might know, but my main passion is video game music. I absolutely adore video game music. And let's start with, I kind of want to do Village Dolly, and then that will lead me into our priority requests for Miranda. But this is one of the songs that made me love video game music. For Nat Chat, thank you again. How was your stream? I hope it was great. And I appreciate Raid. You guys also nearly missed my cat destroying my entire setup and me falling into the computer, desperately trying to collect him again. It was very stressful. Kimchi. There's something I want to do with this piece in the future, and I don't know what it is yet. Of course, Mirando. It took me like 3 hours to get to it, so I apologize for that. But thank you so much. And this is always going to remain near my heart when I'm recording. It gives me, my Esper gives me strength. My Espers. Yes. That me. That me. So let's see. What would you guys think if I tried one of these new transcriptions I did? Spoiler alert, I learned a lot of Genshin Impact. I can't stop myself. I'm sorry. But this is one that I either will make a loop or put in my duets binder. But it's really pretty. Il nome. They're all in different languages that I can't read. Nome. Not that one. Della Rosula. Boop. So this is going to be my first time trying to play this. I did a handful of transcriptions while I was on tour, but it will be a fun experiment for both of us because I transcribed these in a loud van. So these notes might be super wrong. I'll put the song in chat title. It's called Il nome della Rosula from Genshin Impact. Let's see. Sight reading. Sight reading time. Volume's down. Oh. There we go. touch-ups that I need to fix in there, but overall, pretty good. Oh my gosh, Fart Assassin! Oh, I must add you to my collection of beloved fart names here on Twitch. I love it. Amuses me. Thank you. Sincerely, this is an honor. For Talis Mantra, I think a fair amount of the ones I did might be actually from Fontaine. Let me check out one of the other new ones I did. And I'll probably just do a couple more. Because I'm getting a little bit hungry and I don't want to push myself too hard after just getting back. Let's see, what's this one? Moonlight Serenade Benediction. Oof. Okay, this goes really high at the end, and I don't even know if I wrote the music out right. So we'll go on this journey together and just see what happens. Moonlight Serenade Benediction. Genshin. Okay. Again, I did this transcription in the car, and I haven't played it before, and it's kind of hard, so this might be like a huge mess, but I'm going to try to not make it a huge mess. Old man loves cheese, what's up? So, was it beautiful, the high notes I did? No. But I am really, man, that feels good. I used to be scared to go into third position on stream, and this sounds super cheesy, but I was thinking of Julia Dina in the back of my head being like, go, do it, do it. I studied violin with her for a year and a half, and whenever I'd get too scared, she would just be like, go! Neon Mason, thank you so much. Thank you for 5 gifted. I really appreciate it. All of these that you're hearing now are songs that I transcribed while I was on tour for the past 10 days. So I'm just playing through them for the first time, hoping for the best. But I'm really happy with that one. This next one has a lot of accidentals, and I have this could also be a very questionable moment of violin playing, but I will try my best to make it nice. So all of these will be, again, like I said, available on the song list for mods and for anyone curious. That's the title of the piece. Let me find my folder with my other transcriptions. Moonrise Prayer. Okay, this one looks simple. But maybe I got cocky and I didn't realize how hard it was. For those who enjoyed Fontaine from like that vibe of the Genshin Impact soundtracks, one of their more recent ones they put out is called Where Roads Are Pledged Across. And it's very similar in vibe, almost a little Celtic-y, but it's very pretty. And I saw also on tour they released another album, so that's another mountain for me to climb. I'm very excited about. I remember thinking this one's very pretty. A brand new sub, thank you guys. Thank you so much. And we're starting off a hype train. I've always said we have a little silly thing we do here where if we complete a level 5 hype train, then I will share with you my most recent embarrassing Google search, of which there's a lot. I search a lot of dumb stuff. So if you want to hear that, we need to complete level 5 because it's very embarrassing. But thank you guys so much. I'm starting to wind downstream here. I'll play to the completion of the hype train, of course. But I'm just kind of showing y'all the new stuff that I've been working on. But cheers. I miss you guys very, very much when I've been gone now for almost 2 weeks. And thank you for a warm welcome back. It means the world. So thank you. Solange. Okay. Moonrise Prayer. A fartsy welcome back. Oh, I would deliver the same if I was prepped, but just know I would. And I'd curtsy with a little. Okay, I'm getting to. This is okay. So I guess I had trouble deciding between the last one and this one. but I guess I'll just keep both. Maybe first finger. And then it changes key. Was that the right last note? I don't think it was. Let's see how far off I was. That was it! Ah! Oh my god, my ear's getting better. That one's so short, I want to do it again. Sorry. I hope that's okay. Yay! Progress! That's what we in the violin world call a blind shift. It's when you can't use another note to figure out how to get there. There's a full break of sound, so you just have to like really think of the note in your head. Hell yeah. Oh, okay, this is one with all the accidentals. This one really could be risky, but I want to try it. I wrote it as a duet, so I'll start with the violins and then switch to the piano one. And this one's called To the Glowing Night. Glowing Night. Doo-doo-doo. think I got most of it. Some of the accidentals I might have written wrong, but let me try the piano part. It's the duet line. All over the place key-wise. B flat. Oh, I forgot what the Pikachu overlay was for. Dude! Oh my god! Thank you so much for how many 10,000 bits? Thank you so much. Thank you for Mission Impossible on top of your gifted earlier. That means so much. Thank you very, very, very much. I really appreciate it. Just thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I started one, but I didn't finish it. So let's just see how far I got. You guys, thank you so much. Again, I was really nervous before starting today. Like, I know you've probably heard every streamer talk about it, but it's always kind of like a nerve-wracking feeling when you take time off. With zealous passion we rejoice. There's just so much pressure, like from the like website culture rather than like our communities. You guys have always been like, please, like, go take your breaks. But we're just hit over the head so many times with like, as many hours as possible, no time off, we'll lose everything. And it's like, urgh. So for a warm welcome back, it just really means the world to me. Thank you so much. And while tour was super tiring and with all the work involved, it was also, I think, really important for like my musicians kind of heart, and also just like being around people again. I tend to isolate, and it was just a really good time. So thank you, everybody. Here's a tune I haven't finished yet, but I thought it would be fun for our Celtic-y stuff. It's called With Zealous Passion We Rejoice from Genshin Impact. I guess I did learn the whole thing. That violin part's cool. What did it do? It was like... Let me try that one more time now that I know I learned the whole thing. Why not? Another fun new one from that newer Genshin Impact. And there's a whole other album. I already listened to the whole thing and marked the ones that I'm going to learn for stream. But there's going to be a lot of new things on the horizon I'm really excited about. I'm in the middle of a bunch of recordings. Now that this is done, I can focus on my next recorded project. And there's just a whole lot that I'm really excited to get my hands into. Of course, I'm making sure to take the time to make sure I get my head and body back to where it needs to be. My arms are still doing really well, but it's just something I need to keep an eye on from overuse, and especially till this abscess I have on this arm heals. It's almost there, but I'm just being careful after tour. But with that said, I was not expecting to go over 3.5 hours today, you guys. Thank you so much. I sincerely really missed you guys a lot. While I did get to see you, this trip was definitely like a really important thing for me, but it was also really scary, if I'm being honest, just like putting myself out there and thank you. I just wanted to say I was going through a lot. Your back and your music helped me through it, so I wanted to send some more love. Dude, thank you. Mission Impossible, thank you. Please, if there's anything that I can play for you at any other point when you come in this week, please let me know. Thrundrillium, it was wonderful to see you too. That room gave me very Nashville vibes, but it was really, really nice to meet you and get to talk for a bit, and thank you for coming out to see us. And everyone that came out to see us, really. Again, I tend to, because of kind of fear, isolate myself, and I hadn't seen a lot of people before going on tour in a while, so kind of going out all at once and just throwing myself in the world and kind of trusting it will work out, and seeing that not only it did, but it was also just like so rewarding and warm and loving, just means a lot to me. And I'm hoping to use like the confidence and things that I've learned from it to try and get things out faster and do more of the things that I know people have been really hoping I would do with the opportunity that you guys have given me. So thank you very, very much. Thanks for the follow. I am going to wrap things up for today. I will be live tomorrow at noon. No matter what, there's a slight chance, and then see how my voice is. I did catch a little bit of a cold on the final stretch. One of the guys started feeling sick, and then sure enough, all of us the next day were like, oh, I think it's just a minor cold. But I will be live tomorrow. I'm going to aim for noon Central Time. And yeah, there's more looping that I really want to get into. Some of the new transcriptions, I wrote the chords and everything, so I thought that could be fun to do as a loop maybe. But if you were new to today and enjoyed this stream, I hope you consider following, coming back sometime. I stream 4 days a week. I had new stuff to the stream every week, almost every day with the transcriptions. We added potentially 4 new ones today, which is exciting. And I'm gonna try and rustle up something to eat. Let's see. The final test is to see if I remember how to raid. Explosive. Don't put the curse on me, pencils. They said that there's a 2-week incubation, so I'm not in the clear yet. I'm very concerned. So far, so good. Knock on friggin' wood, dude. Oh my god. How about we send a race off to... Let's say hi to, Dresdy. Did I remember how to raid? Hell yeah. For confused, thank you. It's lovely to see you too. Everyone, once again, for all the love and the encouragement. Thank you. And I will be back tomorrow. I ain't gonna go anywhere. I was thinking in September I might take a sincere week off, like no touring, and just go home and see my mom and dad and hang out. I'll probably just make an extended weekend though, we'll see. But as I've always said before, make sure to be kind to yourself because you deserve it. I feel like that was something I had to say to myself to really make it click. Where I was like, you deserve to be nice to yourself, and you do too. So, thank you. And I'll be back whenever you might want a song. Bye bye.